It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Cowboys and the reigning Super Bowl champs under the lights on Thursday night.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. For the first time this season, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward up in this broadcast booth, and the long wait is over, partner. A new season officially begins tonight.
Yeah, and these are the two teams who have the honor, really the privilege of ringing in the new regular season. And I know, with how long it's been since the Super Bowl ended, any two teams would be great to watch. But as usual, well, Park Avenue and the NFL has scheduled a heck of an opener for us. And it's about time we get week one underway.
Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of you. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let air chase you down.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he'll have it up across the 20 on a decent pickup there. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 21. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
They send a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From midfield now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's a throw. Looking for a target. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target, thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Another carry for him. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Evans now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Motioning one of the tight ends. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They give to Harris from the gun. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Lone back gets the handoff. Brushes him off with ease. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Manages a gain of 8 there. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw it. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. Return's looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Back to pass on 1st and 10. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any...
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Commanders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing on 2nd and 4. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Dallas. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10, looking to throw. Ferguson there to bring it in.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Pass play on first and 10. Throw complete to Lamb. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Right up the gut. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Looking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here's a handoff up the gut. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Looking for a throw here. Into the hands of Lamb over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Working inside the red zone. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. So roughing the passer gifts them a first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Pass play coming here. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys face a 4-point deficit. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback's stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Carter on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Play action on 1st down. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's dropping back to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll throw it yet again. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
At their own 30-yard line.
A final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
The score, Commanders 24, Cowboys 17.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big one for the Steelers, as they'll match up against the Cleveland Browns. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being in Philadelphia, where we find the Eagles taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And lastly, on Sunday Night Football, this will be the one to tune in for, as they've got a good one lined up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Blackshear on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on first down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, ball at the 36. Going to Harris to start the half. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Dropping back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 3 now. From the 16. Touchdown, Washington. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. A give now from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd. Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. New set of downs for him from the 46. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They've got a man in motion. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This ball's caught by Spears. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Simple dive up the middle. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They're throwing it. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home with a big sack.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Plowing up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Give now to the running back. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Here's the handoff. And he's able to keep it moving down to the 28. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 28. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing off the play fake here. Into the hands of Pitts. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Setting up the screen. Broke through the tackle. And he's out of bounds. Up at his own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Back now. Pressure on its way. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Hits him on the in route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Pass play now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. He'll throw it yet again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 8 yards on that carry, and now they're just a yard away on 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
Throw complete to Lamb. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing now on 1st down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Looking right, and he finds him. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. After the sack, another pass on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Let's see what they went with on third down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. On first down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
They give it to him again. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
The game of 5 brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to the well again. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. No gain on the play, and now it's 4th and long. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Orlando.
Trade your outfits.